What is up, everybody? I'm Mattiker, and welcome back to Danganronpa. Now, today we have 5 more characters that we're going to get to know. We're going to do all their conversations. Hopefully, they won't be a little shits like Byakuya was, where you can't finish this conversation till you beat the game. Whatever that's about. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get started. Our first character is going to be Akane, which I actually haven't even settled on a voice for her yet, so this is going to be hilarious. Probably going to do something like a really aggressive voice. Maybe sort of like what Taka's was, but like less... Well, no, not Taka's. Like less screaming or something. Anyways. Alright. Just going to go ahead and start. Man, this cottage is too big. I can't relax at all. I'm going to go look for a place to relax. You can come with me too. Okay. I spent time wandering the island with Akane while she looked for a place to relax. Doesn't sound very relaxing. Let's give her a present. Let's give her mineral water.
Huh?
Huh? You're giving this to me? Well, I guess I got no choice but to take it.
Yo.
Hey, you. What? What's your name again? It's Hajime. Hajime Hinata. Oh, right, that sort of sounds like your name. Sorry, I keep forgetting somehow. I'll remember it easier if you keep giving me food or something. Are you an animal or something?
Yo.
Oh, well, later. Wait, hold on. We only just started talking. Well, even so, I'm not interested in someone who looks like they have low fighting power. Just from looking at you, you're probably around a 2. I don't deal with anything lower than trash, you know? What kind of measurement system is that? Like, why are you focusing on fighting power? That doesn't matter in gymnastics, right?
Huh?
What are you talking about? I mean, you're the ultimate gymnast, right? Oh, that. Setting records and winning competitions is easy money. Money, you're just doing it for the money.
What?
Yeah, that's right. I've been doing it since this really persistent old man convinced me to give it a try. I've been running and jumping all over the place ever since I was a kid. You know, it's, what's it called again? That thing where you run non-stop through a bunch of cluttered areas? You're talking about parkour! Parkour! Is that parkour?
I got it.
Oh, that's it. That's exactly it. That's what the old man called it, too. Well, it doesn't really matter what it's called. When you get people chasing you, you just naturally end up doing parkour while you're running away from them. You should try chasing me sometime. I seriously won't get caught. What kind of situation do you get into where you need to do parkour in the middle of the city? She's pretty crazy, but I'm a little jealous of how cheerful she is. Alright, well, that's our first conversation. On to the next one. Alright, let's do this. What, you want something? Let's invite her to hang out. Hanging out with you isn't all that exciting. Oh well, it's fine. I spent time today staring blankly into space with Akane. What a fun time. Looks like Akane and I grew a little closer. Would I like to give her a present? Sure. What do I have written down? 8 and 86. Repackage Arazo? Ooh, I don't know what that is.
Serious?
But she loves it. You're such a nice guy. As long as I have this, my body will be like stainless steel. You look pretty bummed. Are you even eating, Hank? My name is Hajime. You got the H right. More importantly, why are you so full of energy? Isn't it obvious? There's yummy food, soft blankets, my room doesn't leak when it rains. This place is way better than where I grew up. Seriously, even in this kind of situation? You know how it is. It's not that strange to find a dead body at the dump in the morning. Where are you from? A trashy place where crappy people are all swept together. Stuff like that happens all the time. How can you say that like it's no big deal? What kind of environment was she raised in? Anyway, since we never had any money, I did whatever I could to earn cash. I even sold my used panties to this noisy pig who kept oinking panties. By the time I was able to legally work part-time, I didn't have to run away anymore. So when you mentioned parkour before, you were talking about that. But that probably just laid the foundation for being a gymnast. What kind of part-time jobs did you do? I'll bet you probably did stuff like manual labor. Well, I did a lot of things. For some reason, my mom's boyfriends always pushed me into weird jobs. Huh?
Like?
At first, one of them told me all I needed to do was serve food, but I never expected he'd tell me to do it like that. I'm pretty sure Akane's talking about being a waitress, but what kind of waitress? What did he tell her to do? Cosplay restaurant? Did he make you cosplay? Cosplay? Is that tasty? Okay, got that wrong. No panties.
What?
What happened? Oh, well,
What's that mean?
well, anyway, I didn't know what to do. I mean, he told me to do it without my panties, you know? That doesn't make sense, right? There's no way I could do something like that. Yeah, of course, no. Right? That would definitely make your stomach cold. That's not the issue.
You.
What? Man, you're annoying. Talking to you make me hungry again for some reason. Alright, guess it's time for me to have my 4th meal. After she said that, Akane walked away in a hurry. What kind of past does she have? Report card updated. Wow, this girl's had quite the life. Let's learn a bit more. Alright, now we're joining Akane on the beach for the next conversation. Would like to give her a present. I think 8 I said. I keep forgetting literally every time, that's why I had to write it down. Pre-packaged red soap.
Serious?
Yes, you can have it. Hey, you! You're like really small. Harvey? It's Hajime. Hajime. Oh, right! That's it. I was close enough. Anyway, are you even eating? I don't really have much of an appetite, but I am eating regularly. I see. And it's okay. Whenever I see small things that don't look like they're eating much, I can't help but feel worried. Your arms look like twigs, Akane. What are you talking about? You can't survive if you don't eat what you can, you know? Well, it's true that eating is necessary, but aren't you going a little overboard?
Wait.
Of course not! That's normal back home. Hey, Akane, I've been wondering about this for a while, but about your home.
What?
Huh? It's not that big of a deal. The only major difference is that I have about 7 little brothers and sisters, and my parents don't work. The only thing? What the hell?
So annoying.
You know how every time you get a new mom or dad, you get a new sibling too? Well, that's why I don't really know exactly how many siblings I have. That's really messed up. Then you took on part-time jobs to help support your family? Yep, you gotta feed the little ones, you know?
Yo.
When I had my waitressing gig, I'd sometimes steal, I mean borrow leftovers to bring home. I got paid an hourly wage, and I got tips too, which was pretty sweet. Oh, and I got to keep my panties on too. What a plus. I didn't let customers motorboat me either. Of course.
Huh?
Why are you so mad? I mean, you're a girl. Don't talk about keeping your panties on so casually. Oh, I see. Sorry? No, I'm sorry too. I shouldn't have asked such personal questions. This is awkward. This is great. This is awkward. I remember now. I've been yelled at like this before. Back when I was waiting tables, there was this weird old dude who used to come all the time. He was a gymnast coach. I wasn't really into sports, and especially not gymnastics. But no matter how much I punched and kicked him, he was really persistent. In fact, he looked like he was enjoying it. He kept telling me I had an amazing body. Oh. He was a seriously old, gross dude. But thanks to him, I was able to move out with my siblings and find a new home for us. I see. I think that's good, though? Yeah. I think I'm gradually starting to understand Akane a little better. And a port card updated. Jesus Christ, what the hell? Anyways, let's move on. Alright, now we're going to do Akane's next conversation. What? You look bored? Sorry, it's time for me to go eat. I'll see you later. Looks like Akane's busy. I should ask her to hang out another time. No! Alright, bad news, guys. So, Akane's can't be completed until another chapter. So, we're going to hold off for this for now, and we're going to go ahead and move on to the next character, and we'll pick up Akane's journey in another video. Alright, on to the next. Alright, next on the list is Nekomaru. Ugh. All these mysteries. It's seriously grossing me out. It's like I haven't shit for several days! You talk about shit a lot, don't you? Alright, let's invite you to hang out. Hope I'm not gonna... Yeah, I'm gonna regret this. Listen up! The secret to being healthy is a good appetite, a good night's sleep, and a good shit. Do you know how hard I work to accomplish that? How hard do you work to shit? Nekomaru unpleasantly lectured me about his efforts to produce good bowel movements. Oh, wow, he's got this down to a science. Alright, we grew a little closer. Let's give him a present. You know what helps you shit? Drinking lots of water. Huh, what is it? That's a strange thing you have. Well, if you're giving it to me, I'll gladly accept it. Hey, Nekomaru. That was the wrong voice. Hey, Nekomaru. There's something I've been wondering about since we first met. You've been thinking about me that much? I see. Then I guess I must accept it. Come on, bring it on! Don't misunderstand. Hey, why are you walking towards me? Didn't you just tell me to come to you?
Jeez.
What? I was about to offer to do it to you. What's it? I sort of want to know. Wait, no. I definitely don't want to find out.
Then...
Fine then. So what are you going to talk about? Yeah, I just... I wanted to ask you why you're just a team manager. Just? Are you mocking the management profession? No. I didn't mean it like that. Hajime, you don't know anything. All roads lead to managers. If you yearn to master something, you will naturally require a manager's help. Countless records in this world would not exist without managers. The bond between a top-notch athlete and their manager is one that cannot be severed. Bond? Until now, I've been with various athletes. Yeah, looking back, they were all splendid athletes. I had a baseball player who got an offer to join the the major leagues while he was still in middle school. A figure skater who performed 6.5 spins. And a tennis player who managed to win a 36-hour-long match. They were all people who surpassed me. Do people like that really exist?
Jeez.
Now that you understand, don't mock managers. As long as you never do that, I'll lead you to victory, no matter the match. I'm not much of a sports guy. More important, he's got a lot of confidence. And I can understand how proud he must be to be a team manager. Just as I thought, Nekomaru is an amazing guy. Did you just praise me in your heart? Whoa, how did you know? When you and I face each other like this, we are one in both body and mind. I can easily see what you're thinking! One in both body and mind? I really don't want that. Hey, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. I'm used to being showered with praise. I'm so popular there are teams all over the place fighting over me. That's crazy in so many ways, but there's no denying he's an amazing guy. He's got lightning coming out of his eyes. I feel like I got to know him a bit better. Alright, he's intense. On to the next conversation. Alright guys, for the next conversation we find ourselves in Nekomaru's house. Let's see how this goes.
Jeez.
As long as we're a team, killings will never happen. I'm sure we'll escape from here eventually too. Tonight's party is the first step towards that goal. Invite him to hang out? What kind of present do I have for him? 42 and 24. Ha ha ha! Good! Show them the power of our teamwork! I spent time today talking to Nekomaru about various things. Looks like Nekomaru and I grew a little closer. Alright, 24 and 42. Fresh bindings. Whoa! This is... Why do you have this? No questions. My friend, you have my gratitude from the bottom of my heart. Nekomaru is standing at me and groaning. I don't know how to say it, but the way he's looking at me is making me extremely uncomfortable. Hajime, lend me your body. What? Hey, what? Nekomaru felt me all over my body quickly before I broke free. What the hell is going on? Just as I thought. I wasn't wrong. You will become an amazing athlete if you train yourself. Huh? You must have been born with good bone structure. We'll need to change your diet, bulk up your muscle mass. Wait, hold on. What are you talking about? You're calling me an athlete, but what are you talking about? I'm talking about you, obviously. Huh? I'm a manager, you know. It's my job to help athletes figure out what they want to become. I don't mind which athlete you want to become, but it's wrong for me to decide that for you. Whether or not he decides, he's treating me like an athlete for some reason, but it doesn't matter at all. Let's see. For example, how about that? Using your entire body to fight over a ball, a sport that is truly the manliest of men's sports. I don't want to think about it though, but you're probably talking about rugby? Is it rugby? You got it right! Bullseye!
So what I mean
Rugby was originally a religious service in the Shinto region. The men who would fight over a bundle of rice plant ears in hopes of a rich harvest. It's a holy sport said to have originated when the first bead of sweat fell into the first rice seed. According to spiked books, that is. No way, I don't know anything about rugby, and I've never even seen a match in the first place. That doesn't matter at all! Okay, your calm judgment skills, your high degree of mobility. and you obviously know the importance of teamwork. You may very well be a natural on the rugby field. Aren't you overestimating me a bit? Ha! My eyes never deceived, even if you might be. If you're ever interested, let me know. I'll take care of you anytime. Nekomaru walked away with a big smile on his face. Another person just walking out of their room, leaving me there alone. I guess it doesn't matter to these people. Even if he compliments me, I don't think I'd be any good at rugby. Or do I really have that kind of natural ability? My heart is swayed. Is this the work of the Ultimate Team Manager's scouting skills? Damn, he's going to convince us to do sports. That's impressive. Alright, we're here with Nekomaru's next conversation. Byakuya is leading us quite well! As a team manager, I must support him. Let's invite him to hang out. Are you also interested in being a team manager? Great hustle, I'll teach you! Nekomaru passionately lectured me on the secrets of being a team manager. Alright, let's give him a present. 24 and 42, right? Fresh bindings again. Whoa! This is... Oh, my friend, you have my gratitude. Hey, Nekomaru. Wrong voice. Hey, Nekomaru, I gotta be honest with you. I don't really understand, but... No worries! Everyone is like that at first. You don't have to be scared. I'm not gonna hurt you. Come on, lay down over here. Hold on, wait, what are you talking about? I'm talking about it, obviously. You do want me to do it to you, right? No! I just want to ask you what you do as a team manager. Oh, that's what it was. You should have said so earlier. You didn't let me. Let me see. Basically, it's my job to take care of athletes so they give it their all. The techniques vary for each sport, but every top athlete needs 3 essential things: physical fitness, visual activity, and willpower. If an athlete wishes to strengthen these 3 essentials, then it's my job to prepare a solid and effective training regimen for them. A lot of the science behind the training is based off the principles of sports medicine. It's a real challenge to bring out the maximum potential of each individual athlete.
Hold on.
What? You look surprised. No, it's nothing. He gave such a serious answer, I don't really know what to say. However, what I told you just now is simply what every manager does.
What is it?
My special weapon is these fingers. What's up with your fingers? With the tips of these fingers, I can instantly relax tense muscles and promote maximum blood circulation. I can push out intravenous toxins like a waterfall and restore fatigue in an instant. As long as they're in my hands, each of my athletes can continue with their training and competitions. That's right, even until they die! That's it! Truly, the original massage technique is my ultimate weapon. Ultimate weapon? So he was referring to it as it in order to censor it. But isn't it dangerous to keep training when your body's exhausted? Since you're not the only one standing on the battlefield, it's understandable that you would think that. For some people, forfeiting in the middle of a match is a greater loss than death. During my training, I even met a clan of warrior women in the mountains who had such feudal tendencies. Ah, how nostalgic. Like you said, it may be a world that I don't really understand, but at least now I understand how important you are to your athletes.
I see.
Hey, Hajime. You know just what to say to put me in a good mood. How about I give you a super version of it right now? No, thanks. Afterward, though, he kept getting a little too close for my personal space. I spent time with Nekomaru for a bit. Alright. On to the next one. Alright, here we are. Let's get inspired with Nekomaru's next conversation. He looks like he's deep in thought. I hope he's not thinking about doing anything dangerous. I've decided. It might be easier to talk to you about it since you aren't an athlete. It may run a little long, but can you listen to my story? Yeah, I don't mind. I see. Do you remember what you asked me before about why I'm a team manager? At the time, I didn't know how passionate you were about it. A long time ago, I asked myself that very same question. Huh? To be honest, I was born with a heart defect. The doctor told me I would only live to be 20 at most. Because of that, I never got to play sports when I was growing up. I didn't even participate in PE either. I didn't know you went through something like that. Can't imagine what that happening to you. I was teased a lot when I was young too. My childhood consisted of being unable to make friends and frequent trips to the hospital. However, on one particular day, I was put in the same room as this boy by coincidence, and it completely changed my life. Like me, that boy had a similar illness. He made frequent trips to the hospital too. But there was one key difference between that boy and me. Someone always came to visit him. He would have fun conversations, and sometimes very serious ones. From what I could overhear, the boy was a team manager for a baseball team. His athletes were visiting him. Then what you said to the boy was, I asked him why he would do something like that. At the time, I didn't understand it at all. I mean, he couldn't even play baseball with them. But then, he said this to me. Even though I can't play baseball with them, I can still share their victory and defeat with them. That's what it means to be a team manager. You have a duty to support your team, especially if you can't be on the field with them. But in the end, he died in that hospital without ever seeing his team win. Perhaps he worked himself too hard gathering stats for the sake of that important game. Or maybe he already knew he didn't have much time to begin with. I honestly don't know. So I decided to take all the stats he risked his life gathering for the sake of his team. My very first job as a team manager was leading that boy's team to victory. After that, I threw myself into various sports, before I even realized that my body had become incredibly tough. To the point where it's too tough. But even so, I'm proud of being a team manager. So that's why. But why did you decide to tell me that? I don't know. I don't really understand it myself, but maybe I just want to tell someone. The same way that boy taught me. As long as you have friends who have your back, you'll be able to clear a path through the future without giving up. And so I spent time today with Nekomaru talking about various things. He gave me a lot of valuable advice from his manager's perspective, and it reminded me of just how great he is. His report card's been updated. Nice. Alright, Nekomaru's last conversation. Hey, Nekomaru, aren't you scared? You seem very calm, even in this situation. It's like you have this unwavering presence of mind.
Meaningless.
Well, it's my duty to support my athletes, after all. There's no way a manager should be more concerned than his athletes. I see. Damn, you're amazing. I'm no good at all. It's like I'm thinking about way too many things, and the more I think about it, I still don't know what to do. Alright, I've decided. Huh? Decided what? From this point on, I will be the official manager for all of you! If we win this match by working together to leave this island, then I'll give it my all to support each and every one of you! Nekomaru. Alright, now that it's decided, let's begin the special training. No matter what, basic physical fitness always comes first. In any situation, you'll need muscles to survive. As long as you're armored with muscles, you won't die so easily. Armored with muscles, is that something you can get in a single day? But I guess it's better to stay active than standing around worrying all day. Got it. If that's what you intend to do, then I'll prepare myself for the worst. So what should we start? What should I start with first? Damn, what the hell's wrong with me right now? Let's see, based on your current fitness level, run 10 laps around the first island, 20 push-ups, 20 sit-ups. Well, I think I can manage to do that. And after you've done that 50 times, do 3 sets of 12-mile long distance swimming. That's clearly impossible. It's my job to make the impossible possible. Don't worry, even if you get worn out, I'll do it to you anytime. In fact, let's do that first to fire things up. Come on, get naked and lay down right here. Hold on, why do I have to get naked? Don't worry about it. I just feel like it, that's all. You just feel like making me get naked. Jeez, all this talking! You're too noisy! Just shut up and listen to your manager! Hey, whoa! Before I could say anything, Nekomaru's massage had started. I kinda understand how this might be addicting. How is it? Feels good, right? It's amazing! My body feels extremely light. Right? Thanks to you, thanks to this, you now have a body that can't live without me. I really don't want to admit that. But it doesn't matter anymore. For some reason, I feel like working out. Then, let's start the training.
There's no need to worry. I'll definitely let you win this match. Come on, let's go!
I endured an impossible amount of training while Nekomaru offered me advice. The more I worked out, the more I noticed that something sleeping inside me was being awakened, and with that came an optimistic feeling. It's probably because of the strong bond Nekomaru and I form with each other. We will definitely escape from here, all of us. Hope! Nice! Alright. Except they're not all gonna escape. Most of them are gonna die. Alright, on to the next character. Alright, and now we are here with our next person, Mikan, the ultimate nurse. Even though we're on a tropical island with such a beautiful sea, we can't really enjoy it at all. Oh, I really wanted to swim a little more. Let's invite her to hang out. Then, can we play together on the beach? I'm sorry for jumping ahead, of course. If you don't want to, it's fine. I spent time today playing at the beach with Mikan. Mikan, right? It looks like Mikan and I grew a little closer. Let's give her a present. I'm gonna pronounce her name differently every single time, aren't I? I'm terribly sorry for making you think about me, but I'm happy. Despite the fact that we decided to hang out, Mikan is acting suspicious and hasn't tried to look at me at all. Somehow I feel like I did something bad to her, even though I know I didn't do anything. Huh? I'm sorry! Wait, whoa, what's this all of a sudden? I thought you clearly looked like you were in a bad mood. Did I do something wrong again? What should I do? Would it make you happier if I took my clothes off? Whoa, hold on a second. Why are you reacting like that? You're right. You don't want to see me naked, right? Then how about my money? Seriously, hold on. I'm sorry. It's no use. I feel like if I start panicking, the situation's gonna get worse. Alright, I should just calm down first. Hey, McCann, I just wanted to talk to you normally. Talk? Today is such a beautiful day. Yeah. I'm sorry, should I take off my clothes? Seriously, you don't have to do anything like that. This is troubling. I guess I should start talking to McCann about something she might get excited about. Favorite bandage type? McCann, what kind of bandage type do you like the most? Bandage? Let's see, there are lots of different types these days. It's extremely convenient because there are waterproof types and sticky types, but I definitely like non-elastic types the best. They are not too constricting, but they still firmly secure wounds. I'm glad. Looks like she's getting into the conversation. Oh, sorry, I went ahead and started talking on my own. Don't worry about it. I'm the one who asked anyway. Also, I feel like I got to know you a little more. Really? Then let's call it a day for now. If it's not too much trouble for you, I would like to talk to you again. It's been a while since anyone talked to me like this, so of course, anytime.
Thank you very much.
We decided to go our separate ways for now, but for some reason, I feel like McCon was staring at my back a little too long. She's not a bad person, but I don't really know how to communicate with her that well. Alright, on to our next conversation. Do you have business with me? Let's invite her to hang out. Is it okay if we spend time together? You're not being punished for something, are you? I spent some time rambling on with Mikan. It looks like Mikan and I grew a little closer. Let's give her a present. What do I have listed for her? Literally just 55. Alright, that'll make that easy. Mr. Stapler. I'm pretty surprised that you have something like this, but for some reason I feel a little closer to you. This is bad. If the silence goes on for any longer... did I do something wrong again? Seriously, you didn't do anything. I already told you that I just want to talk to you normally. I see, I'm glad. If you would like to talk, I don't really know what everyone likes yet. Well, there might be lots of things I'm not good at doing, but I'll do anything, so please let me know. Do anything? Of course, I'll do anything. Hey, I don't think you should say something like that so freely. Huh? Why? I mean, before we even arrived here, everyone else didn't seem to mind. For fun, I tried eating strange bugs, and I let them use my body when there wasn't anything else to write on. Also, I had to be responsible for depths, and the target for dart games, so I'm pretty useful, you know? That doesn't sound like a joke at all. How can you be smiling when you're forced to do stuff like that? Do you actually enjoy it? Obviously, I don't want to do that stuff at all, but if it makes everyone not hate me and smile at me, then it's much better. For some reason, I feel this profound concern. Why is she like this? Hajime? Would you like to try it out too? Doodling is very fun. Please draw on me wherever you like. Also, I'm good at pretending to be a pig. I'll do it. I'll do it right now. Just please don't look at me like that. Oh, sorry. For now, let's just talk again later. You need to calm down. I'm sorry. I'm terribly sorry. I'll make sure to get it right. I'll make sure I get it right next time. So please talk to me again. I beg of you. Sure, I promise. So I'll see you later, alright? Yeah, I'll be waiting forever. It It's like I ran away or something, but I should definitely try to talk to her properly next time around. Alright, on to the next. Alright, on to McCann's next conversation. About before? It doesn't really matter. I'm sorry, I had a weird attitude too. You didn't do anything wrong, it was all my fault. That's definitely it. Well, I'm trying to say it was my fault, so... Huh? Hajime, you look pale. Huh? Really? Yeah, your blood circulation looks worse than usual. Have you been eating breakfast? Have you been getting enough sleep? Well, I've been eating somewhat, but I guess I'm not getting enough sleep. I understand you can't help it since we're in this situation. But try to avoid consuming any stimulants before you sleep. Take deep breaths and do some light stretching. Little things like that should help with the quality of your sleep. If you don't get enough sleep, it can weaken your immune system and lead to various illnesses. So please be careful. Also, is something the matter? No, I'm just a little surprised. I forgot to get a hold of myself again. I'm terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. No, you're wrong. You're amazing. As expected of the ultimate nurse. It's not that big of a deal. I'm just skilled at reading people's faces. It's been like this since I was young. I would get beaten up at school and at home a lot. Since nobody would treat me when I was hurt, I just did it myself, and eventually I got good at it. That's it, really. But I think you have an amazing talent for helping people. I mean, even now, you noticed right away that I wasn't feeling well, right? So thank you for caring about me. I always treated myself for my own sake, but one day I realized something. Sick people and injured people are weaker than me. Huh? I mean, if you ignore a sick or injured person, they won't be able to endure the pain. And if worse comes to worse, they could even die, right? But if I know the proper way to treat them, that means my words are absolute. Which means they'll need me. They'll depend on me completely. That's why I can't leave the sick and injured alone, because they always listen to what I say. I thought I was slowly starting to understand McCann, little by little, but I guess I was completely wrong. Hajime, I said something unnecessary again. I'm sorry. Do you want me to buy you something to drink? I know. I'm also really good at imitating a sea turtle when she's about to lay eggs. No, you really don't have to do that. Huh? Why? If you don't feel well, I'll take care of you, with all my might. No, I'm fine. In fact, I'm feeling really energetic all of a sudden. Really? That's great to hear. If I show her any weakness, it'll be the end of me. Okay, she's a bit of a psycho, isn't she? On to our next conversation. Alright, we're talking to this psycho again. This is gonna be fun. Are you gonna talk to me again today? McCann must slowly be opening up to me if she's actually asking me that. McCann, Jesus Christ. Regardless, I still feel nervous trying to think of something to talk to her about. Oh, I'm sorry, I lost control of myself and I said whatever I wanted. No, it's fine. Asking someone if they want to talk is totally normal. But you were making a face like there's nothing to talk to her about. Wow, she's pretty perceptive. Changing the subject probably won't work on her. Just as I thought, I'm a nuisance. No, it's true. I was worrying about what to talk to you about, but I wasn't bothered by that or anything. Besides, if I thought you were a nuisance, I never would have talked to you from the start. No one has ever said that to me before. Thank you so much. I'm glad. Looks like she's finally understanding what I'm trying to say. Can I ask you about something? I don't mind. Hajime, do you like school? You mean before I entered Hope Speak Academy? Let's see. I didn't really like it or hate it. Well, actually, I don't think I liked it all that much. I feel the same way. This is my first time feeling things like fun. I felt that for the first time after meeting you all. Well, right now we're not really at school. Even so, we're all working together and focusing on the same goal. For the first time, I learned that is very fun. Hajime, I'm glad I came to this island. Because we're in this situation, everyone is finally acknowledging me, and I finally feel useful. Thanks to this irrational, hopeless, dangerous situation. I never thought I'd meet someone who actually thought that about our situation. Hey Hajime, do you know where you should target someone if you want to effectively torture them? What the fuck? Looks like I need to answer this. The head. Is it the head? You can't do that, you'll immediately kill them. the stomach. If you target that, you might kill them right away if you make a mistake. Okay, I don't know then. There's no way I'd know that. It's simple, you can target anywhere, really. As long as you avoid fatal areas like the head and stomach. There are areas that aren't fatal, but still very painful, such as the shoulder and the back. You can punch and kick those areas, or even put a cigarette out on them, repeatedly, over and over. But right now, at this very moment, nobody's trying to do that to me. Because of that, this place is like heaven to me. Makan, Hajime, this is the first time I've ever talked about my feelings like that with someone, so please don't hate me. I won't. There's no way I'll hate you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It's not your fault. It's not Makan's fault. That's definitely for certain. No matter what anyone says, there's no denying it. As I watched Makan smile, I kept telling myself that over and over again. I don't know what her deal is anymore, but anyways, we're gonna go into our last conversation. Alright guys, now let's do Mikan's last conversation. Her silence seems difficult. Seems different than usual. She looks like she's staring into space. Hey, Mikan? Something wrong? Ah, Hajime! When did you... I've been talking to you for a while now. Really? Oh, I'm sorry for saying something so rude. You're mad, right? You normally get mad right now, right? No, there's no way I'd get mad about something like this. Is that normal? Why? Why isn't anyone pouring water on me or throwing mud at me? Does everyone hate me or something? Is that why everyone isn't doing anything to me? You're still talking like that. It's not like that. Everyone isn't doing anything to you because they don't hate you. But that doesn't mean that they actually don't care whether I exist or not. Nobody cares about me. Maybe what scares Mikan the most isn't violence or being hated. Maybe it's when no one is interested in her at all. I see. So that's why she's been trying to avoid that no matter what. Can't believe I finally realized that. What's wrong with me? Hey, of course everyone cares about you, because you're uniquely you. Stop looking at people's faces all the time and try and looking at yourself more. Take a step back and pay more attention to your surroundings and to yourself. Because you're just like everyone else. You're a friend. Friend? Me and everyone else? Is that even possible? That's what I believe. You don't believe me?
Yes.
No, of course I do. Thank you very much. I want to believe in you.
Because you are the person who has forgiven me.
I know it's difficult to change all at once, but I really want her to change little by little. That's what I felt when I looked at Mikan's smile. I can feel a strong bond between her and myself. If possible, I want to watch over her just a little longer, even after we leave the island, because it's not her fault at all. Hope! Alright, we are done with her, and I never have to mispronounce her name ever again. That's probably not true. She'll still be in the story. Alright, on to the next character. And now for our last character, we are here with Chiaki. Do you need something? I know she's gaming, but should I try and ask Chiaki if she wants to hang out? Sure, can you just wait a sec? I need to find a save point. I spent time today sitting next to Chiaki while she played video games all day. Great, good luck, good job finding that save point. Let's give her a present. Water! The ultimate first present. If you're giving this to me, I guess I'll accept it.
Thanks.
Yeah, thanks. She's staring off into space again as usual.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I was getting a little sleep while you were standing. Impressive. Have you not been sleeping well? When I'm gaming, I tend to forget about sleeping. Sometimes I even forget to breathe. That's not good. Plus, I keep having nightmares. I have a bad dream the other day, so I've been a little scared. Can I ask what kind of dream you had? Well, it was a dream about Trio the Punch. What? The statue at Jabberwock Island changed into a bald old man with a thin mustache. It's probably because the game also takes place on a tropical island. The more I think about it, the more this situation feels like that bizarre action game. We might even eventually end up turning into sheep. Trio the Punch is a game, right? What kind of game is it? More importantly, you must really enjoy games, huh, Chiaki? How should I put it? I like it, but gaming is my life. Or maybe life is just a game?
But still.
Either way, that's all the more reason why killing shouldn't be allowed. It's not a game if you're not having fun. It doesn't mean anything if you're just focused on winning and losing. You're right. It doesn't mean games always have to have happy endings, but you should get something out of beating them. There might be weird games here and there, but there are ways of enjoying those too. That's why bizarre games are fun. You can beat them as long as you do your very best. As I expected the ultimate gamer, I would probably just give up on a game like that. But to tell you the truth, there's one type of game that I'm not really good at. I see. What is it? I won't tell you. I see. Does she have a reason for not telling me? Well, just by talking to Chiaki, I feel like I was able to understand her a little better, so I guess that's good enough for now. Alright, on to the next. Alright, now for the next conversation. I'm starting to get sleepy. Let's invite her to hang out with me even though she's sleepy. Then let's go somewhere with good airflow. It'd probably feel good to sleep there. We went to the park and spent time making small talk I spent time making small talk with Chiaki before she dozed off. Aww, friendship naps. Let's give her a present. I have listed for her 41. Tips and Tricks, 2nd edition.
Well?
How did you know I wanted that? I'm totally surprised. I never expected you to have such an awesome secret ability.
Thanks.
Thank you. You've made me really happy. And she falls asleep. Great. Is she sleeping again? Hey, if you're that sleepy, why don't you just go back to your room and rest?
Morning.
No. Since you're here, let's talk. If you give up at this level, you'll never defeat the Warlock Lord. My adventure ended like this. That's all you're gonna get. Looks like she's half asleep. Huh? I can't believe you don't get my Shadowgate joke. Hey, if you're bored, do you want to go somewhere? You might wake up if you go for a walk. I want to go to a fun place. A fun place, huh? How about the park?
Hey.
When you're playing a game at the park, all the kids just gather around for no reason. There is a game you're only able to play in the sun. It's very difficult for adults and shut-ins to play. Alright, the supermarket.
Yep.
Should we go check out the supermarket? I like running over zombies with skateboards and wheelchairs. Chainsaws are the strongest, though. It sounds fun, so it's fine. I don't really know what she means, but I guess it's fine if Chiaki's okay with it. Chiaki and I walked to the supermarket together. We walked through the aisles and looked around without buying anything. Because this place is so big, it has an amazing selection of goods. Christmas ornaments, bamboo grass, or the Star Festival. This place has too much of everything. What happened, Chiaki? What is this? These sweets look cute. Oh, those are sweet rice crackers for Girls' Day. Man, this place seriously has everything. I see. They're called sweet rice crackers. You eat them during Girls' Day, you know.
Huh?
What's Girls' Day? Huh? You know it's on March 3rd? You're a girl, didn't you celebrate it with your family? Oh, crap. I'm sure she has her reasons for not knowing, but even so, you know, it's nothing. Forget about what I said.
Nope.
I don't really mind. I did have a family. My father. You had a father, then your mother? No, I shouldn't ask about something like that.
Hey.
Hey, so what is Girls' Day anyway? It's a doll festival held on March 3rd. Dolls are set up so you can pray for girls' health and success. And then you eat stuff like sweet rice crackers or mochi that comes in different colors. I see. That's amazing, Hajime. You know a lot. It's nothing, really. I'm not saying everyone's supposed to know this, but for her to not know what Girls' Day is, what kind of past does Chiaki have? It's fun to go places with someone, plus you teach me lots of interesting things. Hey, let's go somewhere again, okay? Yeah, let's do this again. We made a promise and left the supermarket. I need to think about a place I can take Chiaki that will make her happy. Level up! Alright, now on to next conversation. And we're back with Chiaki's next conversation. And she's asleep again. Cool. Every single time, I can't believe how quickly she falls asleep in such a short time. Samurai head, Statue of Liberty. Oh, don't shoot the beam there. This is bad. Zombie nation eating up humans. Humans? Is she dreaming about a game? I have no idea what kind of game she's talking about.
Sorry.
Oh, sorry, I think I was sleeping again. Were you playing a video game in your dream too? Yeah, it was fun because it was a shooting game. I see, so you like those kinds of games.
Yep.
I'm pretty all-inclusive. I'll play anything from Space Invaders to the latest military shooters. Oh, I also like simulation games. Right now, I mainly play real-time strategy games, but I like turn-based ones too.
Hey.
So where do you want to go today? Yeah, how about we go to the ranch today? I don't really like animals that much. What, really? They're warm when you touch them, you know? That's a little scary. It's kind of hard to guess what they'll do next. I'm better at games that use precise calculations where success and failure is decided by numerical values. But it's hard for me to play games where I have to manage relationships and guess what characters are feeling. I see. Maybe that has something to do with their upbringing. I don't want to do things Chiaki will hate, but it feels lonely to just leave her like this. How about we look at the animals from far away? The ones at the ranch are pretty tame. You can even try to touch them if it looks safe. Okay.
I think.
If you teach me lots of things, it'll probably be okay, I think. Is she relying on me? If so, that makes me happy. Chiaki and I decided to walk to the ranch. Oh my, it's a cow. I wonder if it's gonna dance like the one in Dancing Eyes. That might be a little difficult. Maybe I should try touching it a little. Chiaki walked up to the cow and cautiously pet its back. The cow seemed not to mind and continued silently eating grass. Wow, it's really warm. Well, that's because it's alive. I see. You're right. Unlike humans, animals don't mind being touched that much, so that makes it easier for me. If you touch a person, something is born from that interaction, right? Repulsion, anticipation, whatever. I'm nervous about stuff like that. It makes me think I'm better off not doing anything unnecessary. Like it's better if I just stay an innocent bystander for as long as I can. Chiaki's feelings seem a little odd, but I do understand where she's coming from. I hope one day she can touch not just cows, but people too. You know, if we milk this cow, I'm sure the fresh milk must be really tasty.
Hey.
Milk this cow? Huh? You know that milk comes from cows, right? What do you mean from? Milk is milk, right? You know, if you pull a cow's udders, milk comes out. You only need one cow to get as much milk as you want.
Huh?
As much as you want? But if you try to cut open a milk bottle, a cow comes out of it, right? And it dances, right? I knew it. It's definitely Dancing Eyes. Seriously, what kind of game is she talking about? I explained how milk works to Chiaki in detail. Why are there so many things she doesn't know? As usual, Chiaki is full of mysteries. And her report card's been updated. And we got a hope fragment! Alright, let's go talk to her again. She should still be in the restaurant. Alright. Let's go see. Wow, she actually changed where she was. She never does that. She's in her room. Alright, let's go see her. Let's leave here, and then we gotta find it. No, wait. Yes, we found it. Cool. Ding dong, ding dong. Who is it? It's me. Oh, I actually kind of expected to be messier. How did she get a big TV and all these game systems? Sorry, I'm thinking about stuff. Let's play after we get out of here. Alright, I was worried about this. So just like Akane, Chiaki has a block. I think they're the only two besides Byakuya who does. Except one other character you can't even talk to a certain chapter, but I won't tell you what. I don't know when let's see, we just finished chapter 2, so I can try and jump to chapter 2 and do this conversation, but I think what I'm gonna do instead is just stop here for now, and we'll pick up on Akane and we'll pick up on Chiaki when I can do their conversations again. So that'll come in a later Character-Rampa episode. Alright guys, that's all the time I have. Hey, if you like what you just saw here, like, subscribe, comment. Please comment. I would love to hear from you guys. Anyways, I will see you all in the next video. Bye.